Just a second marker there. Love you, night. That's right. We're in a little deep now, right? Well, let me tell you. We're rolling. Don't make it real. Marker? Yeah. Hold on. Right now. You met with Dennis. Forget it. All right. The third deep. Okay. Let me say. Be the biplane coming overhead about 300 feet. Coming up right now. Right now, you met with Dennis. Hold on. Rehearsal, guys. Okay. All right, this is rehearsal. Ready? And action.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
When you said that just now, did it sound stupid to you? Kind of.
Well, now, one thing, you have a theory about the moon, and we expect to be able to get observable facts about the moon fairly soon. What is your theory?
Well, it is by now rather more than a theory. 10 or 11 years ago, I stated to various scientists that the moon is not a piece of rock, but it is a plasma phenomenon, a cosmic plasma, and that this fact will eventually be confirmed. I made certain predictions which were already confirmed in 1958, and the situation now is coming close to a complete confirmation.
What will be the result if you're proved to be correct in your theories?
The result will be profound and decisive, because it will give proof that a complete reinvestigation of the laws of nature is necessary. Because if the moon is a plasma, no man will ever land on it. The soft landing attempts will all fail. That means that the mass of the moon is far less than is currently assumed. It's in a different state of energy, and it has far less mass. That means there is no more explanation for the tides. If the moon, for example, had only 1,000th part of its current mass, then the tides would only be 2 inches high under conventional theories instead of sometimes 14 feet. And that means that if it is proved that the moon is a plasma, then all gravitational theories are out, and a new concept of the cosmos and of its laws has to be evolved.
Aren't you being a bit adventurous, though, because you know we're going to be able to test out your theories on the moon fairly soon?
Well, not anymore. 11 years ago, of course, it was rather taking a risk. I was considered a lunatic, of course. But by now, the evidence, accumulated evidence, is already so much in my favor that I'm not taking any risks anymore. On the contrary, there is scientific views expressed all over the world now that the moon seems to be of a quite different nature of what was assumed. And
So there I was, just minding my own business, looking at Google Earth, and this big snow-covered monstrosity is staring me in the face like, why is that covered in snow? I look into Ireland and some other areas around it, Iceland. Ireland gets snow only once a year, 1 day a year. So I keep digging a little bit deeper, and I finally get underneath this cloud cover here, and a few images pop up. And I say, oh, images, what are they? Well, this is what you got, which I'm sure that looks familiar to you, right? Looks just like the pictures they give us of Mars. So I'm just kind of creeping around here and definitely noticing the same kind of undulation changes and same kind of rock, same kind of dirt. Only thing that's missing is that nice little red tint that they pay somebody $150,000 a year to put on there. And then I see little things there. So, well, it's not Mars because they got some weird little tires and little ATVs over there. But I was just kind of looking around, see what we could find. Another one of those ATVs, some antennas set up. But those mountains, those rocks, definitely exactly like we see on Mars. So I said, I wonder what they're doing out here. What is all this equipment for? I'm sure it can't be NASA, right? Whose orange Hummer is this? Okay, that looks like a NASA symbol. Well, let's dig a little further because I can't really see anything on here other than it certainly looks like a NASA symbol. And I can't read that. Tried. Cameras set up, tents, ATVs, food. They've been there a while. It's not a one-day trip. Got their antennas set up out in the middle of nowhere in Greenland. Another ATV, a leveler equipment. So that was all that picture had. Let's see what this one's got. So this one here said roving the Arctic. So what is that? Doesn't make any sense. Pop in here. See if we can find anything. Again, same kind of mountains. That looks like the same kind of water I've seen before that I thought was water on Mars. Who knows? Zoom in, what's that? Oh, nothing. Just looked like it was funny. So I'll keep kind of going through here and see if it... What the... Yeah. So... I think I found out where Mars is, guys. It's just about 1,000 miles north of me. Not quite the distance that NASA says, but I can't find anybody who's in charge of this. They must be hiding behind these rocks. Oh no, there they are out in front of everybody, just standing there. Lovely. Clown number 1, clown number 2, and clown number 3. These, ooh. All right, let's check out some of these other pictures. I saw another one over here. This one says Drill Hill. All right. Let's go in here. Totally looks like the Mars terrain to me. Just need the red filter. Let's see, can we find anything? I just see the mountains. There's the road like we saw on last Monday. I bet you these guys are just scamming us. Nothing this whole way. Definitely looks like Mars terrain, though. All right, let's head back this way. Yeah, if you go look at Mars pictures, go to Gigapan or any site that has, you can even go to nasa.gov and look at all their Mars frauds. Check out those images. They're identical to these. Yeah, just very empty here. Oh, there's one of those ATVs. All right, now we're on to something. Oh, I got another truck. Oh yeah, it says NASA. What's that say? Mars Project?
Cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit.
Oh, thanks, Chevy. Couldn't have said it better myself. So that's what they're doing, huh? Got these scientists, I guess, up there driving ATVs, stealing everybody's money, sending pictures back from the car-sized rover. Oh boy, car-sized. This thing's just driving around taking pictures. Unbelievable. Actually, if you ask me, it's quite believable. But But what do you think? Are they sending scientists up on ATVs to practice on the rover in a remote island in Greenland? I doubt that highly.
Well, that's the thing about lies. Lies can only take you so far before the truth comes along and exposes all the lies. And NASA goes into Nakash, which is the serpent, and just like the serpent in the Garden of Eden, what did the serpent do? Well, the serpent deceived the woman in the Garden of Eden, deceived her into partaking in the knowledge of good and evil, which in turn corrupted the woman, and the woman went ahead and corrupted the man. That is the whole downfall of Adam and Eve, as you read in the Bible. And NASA is doing exactly that, in the sense that they are pushing this deceptive means, and they don't care how it affects you. They really don't care. All about, I heard somebody say, a lot of all this NASA, all of that is just a money laundering scheme. I mean, they're already scamming the hell out of people. Your tax dollars goes into this deception. Believe that. You fund all this deception. And also, it is a money laundering scheme, is what a lot of all these things are. I mean, it's not enough that they're lying to you straight up in your face, because they've never been anywhere. They've never been to the moon. They damn sure haven't been to the Mars. That's what all the clips you just saw is all about, letting you know that you've been fed bull crap, straight up like that. You've been fed nothing but lies, because they never went to the moon. They never been to Mars, because like the in the scriptures it tells you that what you will get. And before we go any further, even this is Second Esdras, the 6th chapter and the 27th verse. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared." All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and continue to teach us this truth. Peace, salutation, shalom, shalom, shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there that are of the household of faith, beginning with the 144,000 mighty men of the house of Israel, down to the men, women, and children that are allotted to be delivered in these latter days, who are of the elect, and to the brothers that are pushing this gospel in all sincerity and in all honesty. To you all, I say shalom, right? Because the whole clip you just saw is all about deception. That is the main thing. Because we were born into this whole fabricated reality. That's what the whole Matrix is all about. The movie Matrix. You're born into these lies. The food you eat is it's not really food. It doesn't give you no nutrients, because if it does, what would be the point of buying all these so-called supplements? Because the food is supposed to provide you with the supplements. There's no need for you to buy extra supplements, because the food you eat has been deprived of its supplements, right? Food is supposed to be medicine. It's supposed to be energy that fuels you. You're not supposed to eat food and feel lazy and just want to just lay down and that is the fabricated reality we live in. Nothing is as it is. Nothing is what it seems. And in this regard, it's about people that claim that they've been to the outside world. In other words, they've been to space, moon and Mars and what have you, right? Now you have Space Force and things like that. You see, that's why the scripture is talking about here in Second Esdras. This is in the book of Apocrypha. It used to be a part of the Bible till they removed it because what they called it, Bible Destruction Group or something like that. But they had to take away the Apocrypha from the Bible because it reveals a lot of the skullduggery of the wicked elites. So they had to take that away from the scriptures and try to, exit out. But through this power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the books in Apocrypha has been revealed unto us in this latter days. Because part of the, when Trump was inaugurated, I believe, the first time he was president, they read out of the Apocrypha. They call it the Book of Wisdom, which is the Wisdom of Solomon, which is in the Apocrypha. You see? So it's very, very valid, right? So, reading on in Second Esdras, the 6th chapter, the 27th verse, it says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." Deceit, that's all the deception that is going on. So there's a reason why all these lies are being revealed for what it is. Nothing but lies, deception. Because we are living in the time where all the lies will be exposed. That's the time we're living in. So every lie is being exposed for what it is. And, it's left for you to see for what it is. Or, keep deluding yourself and living a lie is all on you at the end of the day, right? It says, "As for faith, it shall flourish," right? "Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit." In other words, the truth has been stifled for a long, long time. But one thing about truth is it is eternal. Truth is eternal, because it's the truth. That's just what it is. 1 + 1 is always going to be 2. You see? That's exactly what it is. Even when they try to mess your mind up to believing that 1 + 1 can make 8, lie to you and all that. Well, the truth will always be the truth. That's why it says here, "The truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared." Right? It's being declared. It's being made known. It's being made known. Right? Which brings us here real quick. See if we can get that real quick in the New Testament. Nothing hid. Yep, this is the book of Mark, the 4th chapter and the 22nd verse. It says, "For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret, but that it shall come abroad." You see that? I can see what the NLT says about that. Because everything that is hidden and made secret, just like the deception of the NASA, it is being made known for what it is. It's coming out right now. A lot of people are exposing all the lies and deception. You see some of the clips, they're saying action, ready action. In other words, moon landing was made in a Hollywood basement. I forgot who was that, Guns N' Roses? I can't remember who those were that made that song. In the NLT, it says, Mark the 4th chapter and the 22nd verse, it says, "For everything that is hidden will eventually be brought into the open, and every secret will be brought to light." And that is what we are living right now. Everything that has been hidden, all the lies, all the deception, are being exposed. And in this regard, NASA, which it says NASA in Hebrew means to deceive, which is the devil. It says NASA was also created by the CIA and Germans from World War II. Operation Paperclip was the moon landing, yet another staged event, you decide. Well, that's exactly what it is, because here, what you have to understand is the moon itself is a light. Let's get it real quick. Genesis, the first chapter, and this is during the creation of everything that we see right now in the earth, the creation of the earth and everything there is. Okay, the 16th verse, it says, God, actually Elohim, meaning the powers, make two great lights, the larger one to govern the day, which is, what is a larger one? Well, the sun, to govern the day. That's why the sun comes up during the day. And the smaller one to govern the night. What is that? That is the moon. He also made the stars. So what are these things? They are lights. You cannot just touch a light bulb. Man, you will get burned. You know, no matter how low the light is, it's still emitting light, which light comes heat. You can't just land on light. You are going to burn up. I mean, the moon is not as heavy, because it says here the larger light to govern the day. So the moon is not as shining bright like the sun, but make no mistake about it, it is also a light. It is not something you can just land on. It is a light. You cannot just land on it. You know, you get burned, man. But that's the lies right there. That is the deception right there. Which brings us here real quick. In the book of Psalms, the 58th chapter, the 3rd verse, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. You see that? That's what the wicked does. So even from the womb, they already messed up. They're jacked up in the head. Even while they're still in the womb. Let's look up that word, estranged.
Strong's H2114. Zur.
Loathsome, estranged, another foreigner, enemy, an enemy, right? So the wicked, even while they were still in the womb, they are your enemy. And what does the enemy does? Well, your enemy come up with ways to destroy you. And part of that destruction is found in the deception, right? Strange, profane. Let's look up profane real quick. The term profane refers to treating something sacred with abuse, irreverence, or contempt. Just like the moon landing, right? That is something sacred. That is a light that was given to us to rule the night. Here they are, making it look like it's just something they could just hop on and, anytime they want. Also, who said a man and a man can change his gender to that of a woman, and a woman, that is a profane person. The act of sex is supposed to be sacred, but now it's nothing. He had a lady the other time, a couple of months ago, talking about she wants to sleep with 1,000 men. There was an article I saw that talking about how she's pregnant now. So who is the daddy? You see, so something that is supposed to be sacred, the profane individuals have turned it into a profane thing. So it's a contempt, essentially meaning to desecrate. It can also describe language or behavior that shows no respect for a god or religion, right? So here it is, the God made the earth and put a firmament, which they call Van Allen belt, right? Which nothing but you cannot go past that. But these individuals, the wicked elites, tell you that they've been out to the moon, they've been to Mars, all these things, right? That they have no respect for the God of the Bible, just lying through their teeth like it's nothing. Often considered offensive in a broader context, profane language is a kind that is deemed inappropriate or disrespectful, particularly in relation to religious beliefs. Now you get the idea for that. So these are profane individuals, right? That's what we are dealing with, the wicked elites, which are Edomites. It says here, the wicked are estranged, profane from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Now we're finding out that so-called Mars is in somewhere in where was that? In Greenland. It looks like Mars is in Greenland after all, right? So it looks like so-called, that's why they speak lies, yo. Mars, moon landing, Mars, nothing but somewhere in the earth. You see? So they speak lies. It says they are poison. It's like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voices of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth, right? What is their teeth? Their strength. You have to understand, NASA goes back to the banking families that run the whole show. They are the ones that put out all these alphabet groups, NASA, FBI, CIA, the list goes on and on and on, the usual suspects. So they have all the power. So here it is. In the book of Psalms, I believe is to the chief musician. Yeah, King David is saying here to break their teeth, which means to take the power from them. You bite with your teeth. That's how you devour a lion. If a lion grabs you with the teeth, that's a wrap for you right there. So the Most High, King David is urging and praying to the Most High to take their strength from them, to take their power away from them in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. You see, that is the reward of the wicked and all their lies and all their deception. They will be engulfed in flames of fire. These arrows you see here, the modern day arrows are the missiles, ICBMs, hypersonic missiles, right? That is what the modern arrows are. So the wicked elites will go out with a bang. It says, as a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away, like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. So anybody that's telling you that the Bible is a book of love and it's all about love, and well, they lied to you, man. Here's the book of Psalms. It's talking about washing your feet in the blood of the wicked. So the Bible is not just about love and all of that. It has inside it is contained lamentations, mourning, and woe. You see? So that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous. Verily he is a God that judgeth in the earth. Let's close out with this real quick. In the book of Psalms, the 85th chapter, and 11th verse, it says, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. And that's what we see right now. Hence why NASA is being exposed. A lot of all this shady, corrupted officials, so-called elected officials, are being exposed. Hollywood is being exposed. Why? Because this truth is springing out of the earth, and righteousness is looking down from heaven. That is the time we're in. Expect even more exposure. And with that, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. See you next time, Lord willing. Shalom. Shalom.